Houston Life. Today we are celebrating the first day of spring, and we've talked re-energizing yourself with fashion and skincare. Now let's talk about your home.
Can you believe it's the first day of spring?
No.
Where has the time gone? Well, we wanted to know pro tips to get your home in shape for the spring without spending big bucks. So we called up the Houston-based couple whose house flipping success in town took them all the way to HGTV, where they starred in not one, but two shows, Going for Sold and Two Steps Home. Jon Pierr and Mary and Jon Pierr with Harper Rain Homes.
Yay.
Welcome to the show.
Look at it, very springish, even though it's still cold outside.
It's freezing, but now is the great time of year to tackle some of these projects.
Yes.
These two really like each other because not only do they have a family they're raising together, but they have a thriving business. And I love that today we're tackling things that people dread, starting with cleaning out the gutters.
Absolutely, yes. It's that time of year, right? We've got all the pollen buildup. We've got all the leaves that are still out there hanging out from the winter time. So it's time to get up there on a ladder. If you have a single-story home, get on a ladder, get up there, clean out those gutters. If not, you have a two-story home or you're scared of heights, go ahead and call a professional in to get those gutters cleared out because the rain is coming. And when the rain comes, the water will drip over the side and get everywhere.
Mary, this is definitely something I'm going to hire my husband for.
Oh, yeah. I watch him do it
Right.
literally all the time because it's
Let's
something
talk
that's
about where you
necessary.
should start, though. I mean, is there a specific side, the back of the house? Is there a way to kind of get it all to flow out one side?
Yeah, it's a great
What's
question.
the easiest?
No, it's a great question. So, I mean, you want to start on the first floor because that's where the water is going to come to the most, right? Even if it's on the second story, it's going to come down to the first floor and then go all the way out. The second place you want to check is where you have a lot of trees and foliage gathering up. Like for us, it's the back of our house. So we get a lot of pine needles and oak leaves in the back of our house. So I'm always there cleaning out those gutters first.
Yeah, unless you really trim those tree limbs down and stuff, that's going to keep filling up, right?
It's going to keep filling up. You got to get it out of there as quickly as possible.
It's so important. And around those downspouts, you do not want standing water puddling next to your house for obvious reasons. Mosquitoes are a big one, too.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about pressure washing. This is something many Houstonians don't even own, but you can borrow one from a neighbor. Sometimes you can rent them. Why is pressure washing so critical?
Well, it's a big deal just for curb appeal, right? So spring is also the time when people start moving and buying homes. So you want to give your house the best look you could possibly have. So just getting out there with a pressure washer, it's not fun. It's real grimy. It's real gritty.
I like it.
It's
Do you like it?
It's
satisfying, especially the end result. You know, and it's something that we always do as like a final touch when it comes to like the renovations because everything is all built up and then it just looks new and clean and fresh again.
And you know what? Some people kind of discover a different color of their driveway. I didn't know it looked like that.
Your driveway isn't black like everyone else's?
The concrete's not green anymore? Yeah. Okay, so sprinkler system, this is also a critical point. So we had another nasty freeze this year, and a lot of people for the first time are discovering that, we have some cracks.
Right.
Test your sprinkler system like today, right?
Absolutely. Do it now because if you wait till it gets hot, then everyone's is going to be broken at the same time. You're going to call somebody up and they're not going to be able to come to you for the next 4 or 5 weeks because everyone's backed up. So now is the time to do it.
Then your grass is crunchy and that's not good.
Crunchy grass, not good.
No.
Let's talk about revamping your outdoor pots and plants.
Yes. Now that everything is clean, now we got to bring in the pretty, right? And so I'm going to have you guys actually help us out. These are actually the pots from our house. I've had them for a number of years. I'm not going to say I'm cheap. I am resourceful, and I like to make things look new again.
Oh, wow. So this is the weathered pot that has been sitting at your home.
Yes.
A lot of people might just toss these, but you say you can give them new life.
The reason why I like to keep them, A, I don't want to be wasteful, and B, I still like the height and proportion. I have a certain place that I put these, so I like my pots.
You've gotten used to it there.
I've gotten used to it, yes.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to have you guys prime it with these Kills. I know we always make you guys spray paint something every time we come here.
That's why I wore a white jacket today.
Yes, so that is before, and I'll kind of tease them with what it's going to look like. You guys are going to prime it white.
That already looks better.
And then we're going to add this texture after you prime it that's going to hide all of the blemishes, and then we'll start putting in our plants.
You can essentially take this from and to any color. With a primer and then a revamp, right?
Exactly. Our house is primarily black in the back, so that's why I wanted something to look like a stone.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and literally kills that is the primer.
And just here?
Yeah, just cover it up.
Primer is such a critical step, too. For anyone who's ever had a paint job, go wrong. This is not a step that you can skip, right?
No.
That might fail.
Right.
Good job.
The primer, not only does it make a new
good.
surface easy to adhere paint to, but it'll also help cover up all the dings and crevices and things like that. So it's great to prime these.
And then, Derek, I'm going to have you add the texture. And what the texture is going to do is cover up those areas that we sanded, which was the weathered paint, everything that came off. And you can even see how it's covering it up.
Yeah.
Mary, did you clean this though before we started with the primer?
I did. I wiped it off really good because it had all kind of dirt and grime and debris on it. I'm going to turn this around.
And you do have a little sanding sponge
I
here.
do.
So if there's any loose paint, you can remove that first.
So since you guys have your gloves on, I'm going to go ahead and have you start planting the plants.
Come on in.
And
Come
what
on.
I like
Come
to
on.
do, I use lavender and marigolds. You talked about mosquitoes earlier. That's how I like to pick my plants. So you can just take them out of the pots, and you can start putting them in there.
And lavender and marigolds, Mary, will actually repel mosquitoes? Is that true?
Do.
Because of the fragrance.
They do.
Genius.
Any like peppermint, you have basil. I like to plant mints for my cocktails. But what I like to do is drape your plant, have something that drapes, have height, and then have a lower. So you can put these on the side.
Oh, I see. So you're creating little levels.
Isn't that do you smell that lavender?
It does smell so good. Nice. It does smell so nice.
Look at you in your white. I love it. You are so brave. Listen, we getting dirty, we cute, and we're getting dirty today. It's fine.
Well, Mary and Jon are sticking around. Coming up next, we will tackle some quick maintenance projects you can do indoors and an easy way to keep plants alive inside your house.
That's right. Don't go away. Houston Life will be right back. Look how pretty this is.